Alright, so right from the jump, I'm going to let you know that this video is going to be different than, well, the others. Different in the fact that I couldn't stomach playing this game for more than 8 minutes because it's so fucking shitty, and the fact that it's the only mentioning you're going to hear me talk about the quality. I'm not going to comment during the video, and there's going to be a little segment, of me talking after the video. For those of you not in the know, I'm doing a sort of retro, kickback with some of these updates. These are going to be a little more frequent than my normal ones, and these are all to pay tribute to my dead Xbox 360 or to some people who I care about at the same time. Again, those of you who aren't in the know, my 360 kicked the bucket after 5 years of giving me 5 years of fun. Anyway, failing English aside, Double Dragon 3 is a horrible fucking game. However, as a kid, I loved it. And for me, it was just a game. But to a friend that I once had, it was the very first game he had ever played, and it was the first game that we'd played together. Little background story about my life. Growing up, I was maybe 6. My mom was a nurse. She was taking care of this handicapped kid named Jason, who happened to be living in our, house at the time. And, Jason, like I said, was mentally handicapped, meaning, obviously, he couldn't be very intelligent. However, even those who are handicapped can develop the bonds of friendship and understand what that means. This is something that I have carried with me my entire life, is that no matter who you are, you still have a heart. Now, the very first thing I remembered when I handed him that controller was when I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and I fucking spiked the controller. I was like, fuck this game! Bear in mind, I was like 4 when I did it. But I was like, fuck this game! But man, did I remember the ass whooping I got. Whoo! And that I couldn't play the game for about, a week until my mom bought a new controller. So, pan to me telling him, don't throw this. He never threw it. He got mad, as, well, we both did, because that game's fucking shitty and cheap, as you'll see in the video. And, well, we bonded. It was fun. What we could actually talk about was entertaining. I was 6. I was 6 years old, talking to a freaking kid, who was like 18, but still had my mentality. To me, I was on top of the world, and so was he. It was fucking entertaining shit. But, the reason why I bring this up is this one is more towards a tribute towards him. Because a few years ago, I made a really long-winded fucking post on the forum that I admin called Raptor Strike 3. And it was, people who throw these Wiimotes are fucking idiots. And everybody was just like, what? Why? And I thought back to him, this kid named Jason. And I go, I'll tell you why. Because a person who is now dead, a dead handicapped kid who had the IQ of maybe 50, is smarter than people who are hurling remotes through their fucking television screens. It's not a hard concept. Don't let go of things, and they won't fly. I don't know how you people fuck this up, but you do. And it made me sick to my stomach, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I literally felt ill when I heard the news people talking about, oh, well, people are throwing their, Wiimotes through televisions, or they're hurling them through, fucking their windows, and hitting their dog in the face, and punching their boyfriends in the dick with them. I was like, what, really? Really? This is what the world's coming to now? So, as a tribute to him, and to my 360 at the same time, but mostly him, this video was born. I don't really delve that much into my personal life when it comes to, well, anything these days, because I've learned that it's useless. But I figured if I could give this kid a nod, while looking back at games that have sculpted who I am today in terms of a gaming persona, then yes, I will gladly be like, hey, this is me, this is my heart in my sleeve, listen. And it's amazing because I look back and I dug through the skeleton of this forum because I closed it down, and I saw that post and I was like, wow, I had a fucking point. People are dumb. I was like amazed by it, that a dead handicapped person was smarter than people of today. Like, there are still people with those stupid straps still hurling their fucking remotes into their fucking high-def televisions and cracking them open. I mean, come on. Like, I get pissed. I've only broke the controller once in my life out of it, and I was like, what? Like, again, 4? Yeah, 4. Literally 22 years ago. It's like stupidity pays the wave these days. Just... As I continue to play this game, I find myself hating it more and more. Like, Double Dragon was such a horrible game that we eventually stopped playing it. We were like, alright, well, this game sucks my balls, let's play something else. Granted, I didn't say that because I was 6 at the time, but I'm pretty sure if I went back in time, I would have told myself to tell him that. But, yeah, we played many games. Most of them were, hit and miss. Like, we'd play something and be like, fuck it, something else. Play something else. There are a myriad of games that we played together in our time. No matter how brief it was. But, once in a while, I do force myself to play Double Dragon 3 and find that I still fucking hate it and that I don't try. Like, this video, I tried the first level twice and just stopped. That's literally the first level, kids. That's me hitting the start button, and there's no continues in this game. That's me hitting the start button, getting my ass raped at the start because this game's cheap, and then going, fuck it, I'm gonna talk. So, this one, if it bores you, because I'm not, ranting and rambling about fucking video games, please, buy a revolver, put a bullet in it, spin the chamber, put it in your fucking skull, and keep clicking it till the fucking bullet flies through your skull. That's how I feel about this one. I mean, if you don't see the point of this video, there's a fucking problem. Especially when I already said it like 6 fucking times. But, I digress. It amazes me to this day that once in a while I would hope that I'm wrong about my beliefs. Like, I remember in that same post that I posted about him, in the Wiimotes and shit, I said, and for once I hope that I'm wrong about the religion thing. I hope that there is a heaven just because of this kid. And I paused for a second when I was typing this, and I go, and I hope and pray that if there is a heaven, this fucker's getting blowjobs by the hottest bitches every fucking day. Which I'm sure a lot of people found that amusing. I certainly did, but I swear to the imaginary man in the sky, I hope it's fucking true. I hope I'm wrong. That this kid is up there looking down at me, getting his knob polished right now, hoping that we were playing better games. But, I gotta go. I can't, there's a little something in my eye.